Hello, my name is Henry Emphrey. Are you the intellectual type that's looking for a place to hang out? This video is for those who enjoy working on their laptops and the intellectual type that are not really into bars, not really into drinking, or those who are not into the wildlife or wild places. At least not into those things all the time. I definitely get it. Not everybody is into bars and club scenes, and such places might not fit with what one naturally likes to do. Some people are just chill and just want to relax, do their work, and at the same time still get out the house and still be in a position to meet new people. When I say this, I'm mainly talking about people who like to read, like to study. I'm talking to game developers, web developers, software developers, programmers, writers, students, people who need to study, people who work remotely, artists, people who do office work, introverts, and quiet people. Well, if you don't already know, I'd like to tell you about a place called Panera, or in some places, this place is known as the St. Louis Bread Company. Panera's could be likened to a cafe-style restaurant. You've probably seen these places around your city already. The main thing that I'd like to get across in this video is Panera's, aka the St. Louis Bread Company, is a place where they have free Wi-Fi and you could bring your laptop or you could go in and read, do programming, study, do your homework, do your office work, do your drawings, and other intellectual stuff while enjoying drinks in the facilities that they provide. And at the same time, you could be in a place where you could still meet new people, new friends, and meet more people who might be just like you, and people who may go there for the same reasons as you. Some Paneras also have a patio in case you want to enjoy the weather while you read, study, do your work, surf the internet, and whatnot. There are Paneras all across this country, and there can be multiple Paneras in the same city. So you could change it up. One day you could go to the Paneras on one side of town and then go to another Paneras on another side of town. You might find a Paneras right outside of the mall that you like going to, or another Paneras right across the street from a place where you went swimming. Or one day you could be at a Paneras in New York and another Paneras in Florida where you are vacationing. And you could find them everywhere. And you never know. If you keep going to places like Panera's, aka St. Louis Bread Company, it might be a place where you might meet your future wife or future husband by just sitting there doing your work all the time. Such is a likely consequence of getting out the house and going out more. And if you go to Panera's and places like that, you are getting out there. And it's a place that's tailor-made for you specifically. I meet people all the time by just sitting there and doing my work on my laptop. Especially when people see me working on my music and game dev. They become curious, and there I go meeting another person. You see, I always believe that there's something in this world for everybody, and a lot of times you could get what you want by just simply going to the right places. So why not just go to the place that fits you and your thinking pattern? Go to places where you're more comfortable. If bars and clubs are not your thing, then don't go to those. Let people who enjoy the bars and club scene go to bars and clubs and let them have that. The only thing I'd say is if you go to Panera's, aka the St. Louis Bread Company, and you use their facilities and stuff, I recommend at least buying a drink, or you could buy a donut or something cheap, or join their $10 per month Sips Club or something, so that this great place could keep their lights on, because after all, Panera's is still a business. And businesses hate it when people go into their place and never buy anything. And if you go there to use their facilities and everything, it's just common courtesy, especially if you're going to be there for a while and use their facilities all the time, like I do. As of the time of this recording, they have a Sips Club where one could pay just $10 per month and go in anytime they're open and get unlimited drinks, which could include coffee, tea, soda, and juice. It's a very, very, very good deal. $10 per month is cheap compared to what you get, which includes all the unlimited drinks and whatnot. Panera's is great for their unlimited drinks. You can go into Panera's and get your drinks and not have to go to a McDonald's or any other restaurant. It saved me a trip from having to go to the grocery store too sometimes. With that $10 a month unlimited Sips Club, you could get some of your drinks right there at Panera's. Their food might be kind of pricey sometimes, but I still managed to find some cheap things on the menu to where I could have lunch there too sometimes. But that's just what I do sometimes. But you don't have to eat there. But I recommend just buy a drink, buy something super cheap, or join your Sips Club or something. And such could be your small but fair share to enjoy some of the stuff that I'm talking about. Anyway, this is just an idea for those who like to read, study, do homework, do a bit of office work, do programming, do game dev, office work, and intellectual work. And some of the things that I talk about on this channel, which sometimes is about programming. Now, I'm not affiliated with Panera's or St. Louis Bread Company, but I'm just putting forth this idea to where you could get out the house and go out more if you want to, and if you don't want to go to bars and places like that. This could be your sort of laid-back escape place. That is, it could be your way of staying busy. Anyway, this is just an idea, and Panera's is just a place that, this is something that's not really talked about enough. We always hear about clubs and bars, but we never hear enough about places like this for more intellectual type people. Anyway, I hope this helps. Well, till next time. Thanks. Bye.